Hi, for all of you who are like just here, specifically shout out to Ben K. Like he was a ride or die. Like he didn't go nowhere. I'm gonna set up my Instagram too because as the last day of Mercury retrograde, I guess it just really went for my technology, like big time. It just came for my technology. Um, it was like my computer and my phone, mind you, one is on mobile and one is on Wi-Fi. So why isn't my stuff working? I went through the whole video. Hopefully, if you guys are able to see it, let me know in the comments of the last video whether or not you guys are even able to see that video with the glitch, or like if something glitches during live, does it work? Because I want you guys to be able to come back to things if need be, Like this is a mastery of the soul tribe. We are trying to master our souls, and there's lots of pockets, there's lots of things going on in there. Oh, this is like a self-help book. I don't, um, I'm spiritual and I'm bipolar, and those aren't labels. Those are just things that I deal with, and things that I am. Um, so I'm trying to help everybody else who, might be a part of my soul tribe. And I'm really happy to have you all here. So I'm just going to review the last reading where it was saying, love yourself first. I'm trying to put this live back on. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna review the last reading because it was like you guys had two readings on top of each other, and they kind of both renewed each other. They both really helped push the other one along, but they were two different lessons. The first one is about clearing your energy so you can make the proper judgments for yourself. If you have a bunch of different energies in you, like in your space, that are either not supposed to be there or do not vibe with what you're trying to do, it can mess up your whole plan. And the second one is like, remember that everything is fine. That when you have all these 10 swords in your bag, there's nowhere else but to go but up. You're still kicking. You got to have faith. You got to have faith, and you got to love yourself first. Don't be afraid to tap into your bonds of appreciation and to ask your friends and family to help you, especially ones that you've been there for, because you should be able to have faith that those are real bonds of appreciation, that you really do have people who are going to be there for you, and that it's not a trick. But yeah, I really hope that that's up there. Also, I do owe Aquariuses a reading. Yes, indeed, I do. I owe them a nice reading because they've been coming out in my readings for 3 days now. Leo's been coming out every day. But I think that's also because I'm a Leo Venus. I'm a Gemini Sun, so maybe that's why I love Aquariuses. Like, I think that they're they're like right next to Pisces. Also, Pisces, you guys get a reading tonight, so definitely tune in for that. Those will be regular readings. Like, I'll just post them from regular video. They won't be live. Yeah, so this is part 3 of the energy check-in for my energy check-in for my soul tribe. Soul tribe. The last day of Mercury retrograde. Okay, so I'm not taking these because 2 came out, but there's a Tower card and the Harvest card. It came in reverse. I hate reading reversals because you never know how a card really actually flipped. How a card actually flips. But yeah, so somebody might be having a Tower moment over Harvest. And the Knight of Pentacles. Whenever I see a knight, I think of like somebody who is so fast paced and moving in their own energy and focusing on whatever's in their hand, whether that be a pentacle, whether that be a cup, whether that be, that they're so focused on that they might run you over with their horse. Like they might make you trip or trip over you trying to get to where they're going because they didn't maintenance everything else. Because you can't just be that narrow-minded and have everything work out. Like, you're gonna have to go take a holistic approach to life. For real. Oh, welcome. Okay, so Soul Tribe energy check-in. Soul Tribe energy check-in. So this is either a third party card or this is a celebration card. Soul Tribe energy check-in. Spirit, please give us a message of love, peace, light, and wisdom for my collective soul tribe. For the last day of Mercury retrograde. We see that we have the Three of Cups. What do we have? What else do we have, Spirit? This is the Eight of Cups. It was picked up reverse, and then we got the Three of Swords. So something that has to do with celebration or a third party or just, groups of people is leading us to some type of self-discovery or self-discovering path. Maybe it's even because the third party or the group thing didn't work. So it's leading to now this was upside down, which could mean internal heartbreak, like we're breaking our own hearts over this. But I'm going to go ahead and get some more cards, some more clarifiers, because that's a pretty general message, because you can break your own heart. It's like you can heal your own heart. You can dry your own tears. And I feel like this card on the bottom is like the conflict. Is like, because he has so many wands but two hands. You know what I'm saying? There's so many wands but two hands. Like sometimes you got to decide what you really want to focus on here. And this is a Six of Wands was flipped over too. But I found it to be a victory card. But you see, like once he picked up his wand, he got his horse. He's passing up all these other wands. He's not even looking. He's not even looking their way. Clarify the Three of Cups for my Soul Tribe Energy Collective, please. Please, for a higher vibration, a message of wisdom, love, peace, and light for my collective. I did say that, didn't I? I did say that, didn't I? The Three of Wands. I did say that. Like, like you might not even, I'm not saying just pick two wands or pick one wand just because you got two hands. What you believe you can do, you can do. So if you believe you can keep four wands and those are the four wands that you really want, you can't let them go. Out of all 8 wands, you keep those 4 wands. But the point is that this person who was looking at, wherever the card went, the person who was looking at all of those, I think 8 wands, he wasn't happy. He had all those wands, but he was not happy. This person has 3 wands and they're pretty content. They got 2 for each hand and 1 just in case another wand go down. They're good. And that was clarifying the Three of Cups. So it's like worrying about too many things versus sometimes you do have to do that. Like I know we all like to be able to do everything that we want to do, but sometimes you have to focus your energy and choose what to do first and what to do last. Clarify the 8 of Cups for my Soul Tribe Energy Collective, please. Messages of love, peace, and light. The Page of Swords came out. The Ace of Wands. The Page of Wands. Excuse me, before the Page of Wands was the 4 of Pentacles. And the last card is a Death card, which could be the rebirth, a new beginning, a rebirth of a new attitude, a rebirth of a new way of life, just a rebirth of some sort. The Death card is not death. I feel like the Devil card is closer to death than the Death card. Because really a death is a new beginning. It's a new opening. So I'm going to put these cards back because it's not, but first I'm going to read them to you because I feel like they still go with this reading. Because it's leading to this partying, the celebrations, whatever has led you to self-discovery of some sort, on a journey of some sort to get to the truth. It's made you a truth seeker. Because sometimes, you can turn a blind eye all you want and say, that I'm just having a good time and this is all this is. But then really what the truth is will always come to light. And sometimes while you're trying to ignore it, you'll get times in life to where it's going to make you into a truth seeker, and to maybe even help with self-limiting beliefs, because you may have realized, maybe once you realize what the truth is, you've been limiting yourself this entire time by indulging in these things when you are all you need, as in you are abundant, you are a cup, you are the cup, and you are full. So the Page of Swords, I feel like that's sharp communication, that's cutting off. So, figure out what you need to cut off and do that. Figure out which ones you're cutting down, cut them off. Because there's going to be your Ace of Wands within all these other ones that you're choosing, that the ones that you're throwing away, the ones that you're keeping. One of these ones that you're keeping is going to be your Ace of Wands. And that Ace of Wands is going to be abundant. It's going to be a great wand. But it's telling you to protect it, so that you can get that wand. Because honestly, if somebody else got the same one that means so much to you, do you think that they're going to treat it the same? Do you think that they're going to, keep it safe like you would, keep your dreams safe like you would, keep your love safe like you would? That's why you should protect it and use it how you know you should use it. And if they get a piece, they get a piece. But really, this is your wand. And that's your new attitude. I just seen a flash of the Emperor card. I'm telling you guys, it's time for that structure. And just go ahead and do on that self-discovery to figure out what that structure for yourself is. This is that Four of Wands, that Victory card. They got two people. These two people got two hands, and these is two wands. Two wands. There's enough for everybody. See, once you do what you're supposed to do, as in organize things for yourself the way you're supposed to. Look, you even get another wand, because first you had 3 wands, now you got 4. It's just coming easily now that you're on your own path, now that you're focusing on yourself. Clarify the 3 of Swords, please. And that might be a self-limiting belief that you're going to have to, because people will have, look, we keep getting this card. There's some type of deception. There's some type of cheating. There's some type of wrongdoing here. There's some type of unfairness. And look, they're even thinking about, they're trying to get away as fast as they can, but they're still thinking about grabbing those other 2 swords. But their hands are full. And so the 3 of Pentacles in reverse came out for that 3 of Swords. Joe was saying, like, it's not that you will never ever have that union. It's not saying that you'll never ever have that. It's saying that right now you need to focus on that union with yourself, because you're messing up joining other unions that are not in your purpose. A message for the last day of Mercury retrograde, please. King of Wands. Well, I believe that the Queen of Wands is a social butterfly, so I guess the King of Wands is her counterpart. Exactly. So you'll get that King of Wands. If you're the Queen of Wands, you'll get that Queen of Wands. If you're the King of Wands, once you stop worrying about all these wands that you're passing by, just pass them by. Like, they're not your wands. They're not the ones that you need. Look, this wand has this wand is made just for this man. This man's wand matches his hat. That's his wand. And so when you take that one and you love that one, that's your wand. You love it unconditionally and you work, you're gonna get your harvest. A confirmation for that, please, Spirit. And I never ask Spirit for confirmations, but I want a confirmation that, am I telling them? Yes, alchemist, practice temperance. I feel like usually this could be a juggling card, but I feel as if it's not the bad type of juggling. It's like once you practice your temperance, after you get your hard work done and you got what you got, then you can go back to practicing temperance and tolerance and patience with the rest of the world. as in business and pleasure will both be balanced and you will be happy. One more card for the collective, one more tarot for the collective, please. A message of love, peace, light, and wisdom comes after the Two of Pentacles. Sorry. Comes after the Two of Pentacles for the collective. Okay. These are 3 cards, but these are, look, you guys keep getting these cards. The Emperor card, I'm telling you. The Emperor, he can do anything he puts his mind to. And the Emperor, he's not even that emotional. He doesn't want things that are not meant for him. He wants what's meant for him. Welcome to the chat, Chris. He wants what's meant for him. So I'm going to show you guys the cards because we have a couple more people entering again. Got the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Two of Pentacles, which all leads to the Emperor because now he's gotten his structure. He's gotten what he needs. He's where he's supposed to be. Now he doesn't have to necessarily breadcrumb because it's going to be a breadcrumbing card, but now he can give without messing up his own structure because he is solid on his own. And that's going to lead to a new energy. It's going to lead to a better energy, to the world opening up. The Chariot card and the Hierophant card, that's earth energy. Because sometimes really it's nothing but our level of confidence that's keeping us from getting or going for what we want or need or know. So once you're in your Emperor energy, I'm telling you guys just gotta handle your codependencies. Like not even like that you're the one who's dependent on somebody else, but allowing somebody else to be codependent on you, knowing that that would be a disservice to yourself and your dream, your purpose, your path. Clarifying the King of Wands. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Clarify the Six of Wands, please. Soul Tribe, Energy Collective, and the Eight of Pentacles. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Tell you guys can watch all 3 parts. This is part 3. They are all telling you to watch your back. Because addictions are affecting your life. As in, it could be your addictions or it could be somebody else's addiction. Like, even I don't know if you ever have those relationships or friendships that you go back into, not because you miss the person, but because you miss what came out of it. Or because they miss what came out of it. And that's a codependent relationship. Clarify temperance for my soul. Tribe collective, please. Clarify temperance conversations. Honestly discussing your feelings with each other. How you feel is how you feel. So also you have to have tolerance for your own emotions, not writing them off like they're not valid. Like you don't feel a certain way for some reason. You don't feel like you feel like you want to get away from something for a reason, either because it needs to change, it needs to be rearranged, or because you need to get away from it. Very soon, decide clearly what you want so that it comes to you now, and that is under the Two of Pentacles. Because this does not have to be a bad card. See, he's not having too hard of a time. I mean, he's doing it. Juggling ain't easy, but juggling has to be done sometimes. So I feel like for this one, you just know that you cannot juggle everything. Like if you're like a yes man and you're constantly selling karmics or people who aren't a part of your path or your purpose, yes, all the time. Like ain't nothing helping people who are in suffering, but you should not always feel like you should have to say yes. If you feel like you should say no, you should say no. And learning how to say no is important. And once when you learn how to say no and you've practiced saying no a couple of times, it is easier to have faith that everything's going to be okay, even when you follow your heart or your logic. The situation is calling you to have trust. I believe that goes under the Emperor. So it's like trusting that, once you get your structure and everything together, it's going to be okay. That even if you say no, it's going to be okay. If you say yes, it's still going to be okay because God got you. But at least still trying to have faith in that you don't feel a certain way about something for no reason. Now we got the Six of Pentacles. Please clarify that for my collective. A message of love, peace, and light. Somebody is wearing a false mask in this relationship, deception. That goes under the Six of Pentacles card. Also, finances and career are factors in your life right now. And I say that those actually both go under this card because look at it. These two people clearly have nothing. This person has, not only do they have the breadcrumbs and the pentacles, but they also have a scale to balance all of that out. They don't just have the pentacles and they don't just have the scale. They have everything they need now to give correctly, safely. Yes, it seems like either somebody's using you or you're not being honest with yourself of the reason why you're using somebody. And I won't even say using because that does not resonate for everybody. I already know that somebody doesn't have to be using you or you don't have to be using them. It's just the relationship itself or your relationship with yourself needs some type of rearranging. It needs some type of heart-to-heart conversation so everybody can understand what needs to be done. Clarify the World card, please. New love. A new person or thing has stirred feelings in you. And it's like sometimes if you didn't even know you gave anything, if you don't give anything a chance, you won't know how you actually feel about it sometimes because mental blockages are real. Your life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That's for the Hierophant card. I feel like once you decide what you want, you can literally engage in it. You can literally have it all. You can literally have all that you know that you want and that you don't want for no reason. First, you have to clearly decide that and learn how to maintenance that because you could literally just be asking for power. Even though that's not the divine, divine path. Suppose that's what you were looking for is power. Do you think God or whoever you pray to is going to give you your power if you do not have the responsibility to maintain it? Probably the moment that you gain that responsibility and stand in your power of that already and in your power of having faith, it might come right to you like the Chariot. But that's also Cancer energy. It's like the fast movement, the pace, it's coming, the Chariot. You are the Chariot. So stop letting things stop your wheels because you are on the go. Clarify the Chariot. It's time to take back control of your life. Because who better to drive your chariot than you, honey? Who better? And also extend your lighthearted energies to others. Because true, if you got that energy, I'm telling you, some people don't like you just because you're happy with who you are and how you are. Some people don't like you because they're not. So if you extend that lighthearted energy to others but as well as keeping your control in your life, I'm telling you, there's no way that you can be stopped. Anything else for my collective, please? Energy check. And the Mercury retrograde reading, my collective. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull some of my cards because look, your feelings are worth exploring and expressing. Stop holding back. You want to say no for a reason, you know your reason for saying no. You want to say yes for a reason, you know your reasons for saying yes. You know your feelings. You know what's going on inside of you. Listen, it's the last day of Mercury retrograde. Hop on that. I get 3 cards. 3 Miracle Storytime cards for my collective. Close it out. Clueless. Too many cards. The card really called out to me, so I'm going to keep that one. That was a negative card. So I'm going to pick a fourth one. 444. I need these cards to flip. They need to be on. Okay, let me show you guys what I got. Clueless. All yours if you want it. The cheetah card. Pop that question. And dreamer. So, how you gonna ask somebody who's clueless about what you got going on to help you with what you got going on? If you would just claim what's yours, it's yours. But you gotta want it. There is a deceptive energy in here. There is somebody who is wearing a false mask, as it already said earlier in the reading. But you already know that. That's why your intuition be telling you to say no, yes, maybe. It be telling you what to do, what to say, when to say it, when not to do it, when to hold back, when to give in. You got to listen. And if you need help, pop that question. And even if you accidentally ask this deceptive person first, you're going to figure out who they are by asking them. And then you're going to be going to the next person who's the right one. So keep dreaming, baby. And then get in your Emperor energy and go make that issue real. Thank you for watching. Please check out the Aquarius reading. I think I'm also going to do a Cancer reading and a Pisces reading. But also go ahead and get, if you're interested in personals, I also do those. They're only $13 for 2 questions. So, and clarified like this with all my cards. So, any time of the night, hit me up. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And until next time, love, peace, and light.